Welcome back to Completely Random. My name is Karen. We're on video, just an FYI. Today I'm going to be making some peanut butter cookies for my babies. And so I thought I would take the time to introduce another one of my babes. And this here is Penelope Prim. Penelope Prim and Proper to be exact. But we just call her Prim or Pam. And she has this look that's constantly judging you. If you're wondering, yeah, judgment. Yes. She's thrilled. Prim is 4 years old and she will be 5 in August. And she is a rat terrier Chihuahua mix. At least that's what they think she is. I adopted her. And I seen her photo online, and it was love at first sight. Like, I was like, I have to go and visit this baby. And we did, and she was so scared of us and so standoffish. I mean, she wouldn't even let us really even hold her. I mean, she tolerated a little bit, but we couldn't make any sudden moves or anything because she'd been really, really abused. And, by her previous owners. Her teeth are wore down and just who knows what all she went through. But she's got a good forever home now. And we went and we visited with her and we went home, we thought about it. But I knew as soon as I seen her that she just had to be my baby. And so we went back the next day and we decided to adopt her. And it took about 8 months really for her to trust me in order to trust either one of us. So we had to put a lot of time in it, but we took it slow. And now she's my baby, my little protector. She's always with me. Regardless of what I'm doing, she has to wait for me. And so it's just such an honor and a privilege to have this little girl as my daughter, as my little baby. And that's the thing about shelter pets. Sometimes, they might be the shy, the quiet, the ones that you do have to take that you get the most reward from. I mean, any baby would be so grateful. If you're looking for an animal, dog, cat, I know they also have other, smaller animals depending on your area. Check there first. But honestly, like every baby deserves love and deserves a chance. And that's just one of my greatest decisions I've ever made was to adopt this little baby. And I love her. She's thrilled again. So we're going to get to this peanut butter well, should the video be all about you? Probably. You could just stare at them in judgment. That would be, we know you're guilty of something, right? All right, so I will put Prim down and we'll start in on the peanut butter cookie recipe. It's very, very easy, but it's, of course it's healthier than, and the ingredients that are going into your baby's food. So we'll get to that in just a moment. Okay, so for this recipe, and again, I will list the entire recipe below, so don't worry if you're not lose track, which I probably go at a pretty slow pace. You probably could if you wanted to. But for this recipe, it calls for 2 cups of whole wheat flour. So I need to get a container for my wheat flour. I'm just going to put it into the bowl of my stand mixer. And then you will want to get 1 cup of oats. Oh, and I guess I always forget to mention, I went ahead and I already preheated my oven for 350 degrees. So you want 1 cup of oats. Whoa. And then 1 cup of creamy peanut butter. Does anybody else feed their dogs peanut butter? I know everyone, like, Well, they get it stuck and they're like, it's like entertainment for humans as well. It's a tasty treat. They actually have a book. I believe it's called Peanut Butter Dogs. Check it out at your library. It's adorable. It gives the story of each little dog and if they were adopted and little quirks and personalities of them. But photographer took pictures of dogs, you know, in the different states of the peanut butter face that they all do. That's adorable. If your dog likes peanut butter, and then it's so 1 cup of peanut butter goes in. I mean, that's just, I don't know. It doesn't take for a dog parent a lot to entertain us. Like, we're so thrilled, at least I am, with the smallest of things, because they're the greatest beings on earth anyway, right? And we're totally in love with them. They are our children. That's for sure. So I will put that in there, and then I will mix it with my mixer. So I will put this on pause so we don't have that loud noise that it makes. So just one moment. All right, just kidding. I actually also needed to add in 1.5 cups of hot water, because I got everything mixed together and I'm like, that's not sticky. We all have those days. I'm having one today. So just one moment. Okay, so now we will they say to take 1/2 cup and put it into a bowl, because we're going to roll these into 1-inch balls and place them 2 inches apart on I'm going to get some flour on my hands, on a baking sheet. Got that. What do you guys have planned for this weekend? I don't have a lot going on. I know here, even though it's March, we're going to get supposed to get up to maybe 6 to 10 inches of snow. So, I mean, we'll see. It's Indiana. And then on Monday, it's supposed to be like in the 50s, I think. So up, down. Winter or spring. The state, or the Midwest, really. I'm sure all of us Midwesterners, we can relate to the crazy, crazy weather. So I put some flour on my hands. Let's see here. Oop. Okay. So there we are. Then it says to take a fork that you've dip it in your flour. I mean, am I reading that right? Yes, I am. So I don't really know why we needed 1/2 cup to do this, but they want me to do it twice. So, as you can see, I did that. And also, wipe off my hands. I hadn't taken that Peanut Butter Dogs yet back to the library. So this is the book that I'm talking about, and it is called Peanut Butter Dogs, and it's by photographs by Greg Murray, and it's adorable. Like, it's definitely worth checking out at your library, or if you think you would like it, to buy it. But it's adorable. It has all these little dogs. It has a short little cute description of each one, and they're all doing the peanut butter face. So I was passing along. It was like kind of in the news section at my library, and I go through that, and I seen it, and I was like, oh. So it just makes your day. If you're feeling bad, depressed, you just need a little extra happiness in your life, this would be the book to get and open it up and see all these adorable pups eating peanut butter. So I did want to show that to you so you could have a visual of it. I will finish rolling up the balls, putting them in there, put them in the oven, and then we'll see the finished results. Okay, and so those baked at 350 degrees for 40 minutes, so quite a lot of baking time on that. But here is what the finished product looks like, and these are not cooled off. I literally just took these out of the oven. So I'm glad that you got to meet my baby Penelope Prim. Come here, Pen. Here, this is better. So, well, she's not too sure. She's like, oh, those are cookies. So, sorry about that. I lost my train of thought calling my little girl over. I hope that you enjoy them, and let me know if your babies enjoy them too. Mine, of course, thank you. I love, peanut butter cookies, or any sort of dessert or treat. Until next time, I hope that you enjoy your weekend. And until next time, Prim and I just want to say peace, love, and hugs. Have a good weekend.